What is good, Boom Bap Nation? It's the Boom-BapHistorian back for another album review, and this one is actually an album that came out super late in 2025. Had it come out sooner, it might have had an opportunity to get on my honorable mention list. However, I just feel that this album needs its proper due, and to have a little bit of, just to show it out on the channel here, and hopefully at least one person picks it up, goes over there and either picks up a digital or a physical copy. And this album came out on December 30th of 2025. An MC out of Detroit. I believe it might have been Detroit, Michigan. It is, and I'm talking about Kurt Solid, who links up with Bronze Nazareth, and they drop the product. I do have the physical here as well. I picked this up on his website. I believe it's $15, and with shipping, you're talking about around $21. Shipping was actually pretty fast. It got here within a week. Very dope looking CD. As you can see there's the inner lay, probably a little bit blocked right there. But this is an absolutely fantastic album, and the thing about it is that Bronze Nazareth is quietly, if you want to argue quietly, I think he's quietly, at least, he's definitely making waves around Bronze Nazareth. And not only is he a dope MC, but I'm just really speaking about this from the production standpoint. He kind of reminds me of, I see some similarities with Apollo Brown, but Nazareth has put together, linking up with some MCs, putting out projects with other MCs, I should say. I guess I had that right, my bad. Linking up with MCs and putting out on the forefront. Now, you could also argue as an MC, he very much holds his own, and his projects have been super dope. But just to highlight a couple of projects before I go into the Kurt Solid, just the track listing, he put out the very dope featuring Four Eyes, the really dope Slave Boats with Seatbelts. This one again can be found on Bandcamp as well. A really dope project. Here it is there. And then he hooked up with an MC that I've been listening to, or haven't really been listening. I wasn't familiar with this artist up until the release of Time Heals All Wounds, and that's Salute the Kid. And here's this project here, and I believe he might even have put a project out with Noose Tyrant too. Don't quote me on that, but here's the inside and the disc on that too. So all those can be picked up. Some of these might have been, one of these might have been $10. I'm not sure, but you can find this. I'm gonna try and put the link in the link in the description. Currently, I have it set up on Kurt Solid's webpage. But yeah, but to get back to it, man. This project here, Kurt Solid, a really dope MC, and him and Bronze together is a fantastic duo. So let me just highlight, or I wouldn't say highlight. I'll highlight a couple of tracks that I enjoy, but I'm definitely just going to hit you with the track listing. So it starts off with Marathon is the Sport. Really dug track 2, which is Michigan 93, Eastside Lobster and Shrimp. 4, Life's a Bitch, featuring Chez Noir, which is another dope track. 5 is The World Is Yours. 6 is The Pressure. 7 is Wally Era, He Thinks to Himself. It's track 8. 9 is For a Mill, featuring Bronze Nazareth. Heads Up is dope, featuring Lord Josiah and Salute the Kid, the gentleman I just mentioned who dropped an album with Bronze as well. Northern Design, featuring Eddie Kane, is dope at 11. Other Side of Town is 12. Bronze comes through on track 13 with Just What Went Wrong. Story of Cheese and Clean. And track 15 I enjoyed because it features one of my favorite MCs as well, Ty Ferris, and that's Year After Year. So yeah, I just really enjoyed this project. I've been digging a lot of stuff that Bronze has been touching. I don't think I ever really got on to listening to, I am Now, I'm going to try and purchase it hopefully this week or next week. The Process, which was Bronze and Kurt, they released that in 2023. So I definitely have to go back and get my hands on that project. But yeah, man, I really enjoyed this project. Kurt solid, Bronze Nazareth, the product, released on December 30th of 2025, and my overall rating for this is a well-deserved 4 mics. This is just a dope project, dope lyricism, dope concepts, dope themes, and of course the production is damn near flawless on this project. So yeah, Kurt solid, Bronze Nazareth, the product, 4 mics. As always, stay tuned, like, subscribe, share. Let's get this shit out here, try to grow the channel, and hopefully in the process just continuing to bring you dope boom bap hip hop, because that was the sole purpose. All right? Peace.